We're going to be playing Eclipsium. All right, Eclipsium is a psychological horror game. And this basically, the synopsis goes, longing for light, a sunless world begins devouring itself. Every step shifts the landscape beneath you as you search for what remains of her. Now, who is her? Let's find out. In Eclipsium. Yeah, it does sound fancy, doesn't it? Best experience with headphones? Good thing I don't have speakers. So let me change the... Oh, wow. Quite the main menu. Let me just change the name of the game here. Damn, okay. It got surreal real fast. That transition as well. Okay, so I presume we're someone who's in critical condition? Okay. Wow. This is like... That was visually insane. Endo-parasitic? No, I don't know that. That was quite the intro, yeah. Also, if you guys noticed, we were hovering above the hospital building. So I think maybe we're having a near-death experience or like an out-of-body experience. I think that's what's perhaps happening right now. I like the retro low frame rate thing that it's going for. Oh my god. Wait, what am I doing? Ah! I cut my tongue? Oh my god. Okay, first impressions. I'm hooked. I'm hooked now. This is bizarre. What is this? Can I grab it? Oh, I think I have to move it. There we go. Okay. Okay, this one looks... Kind of remember this when I was a kid. I got an achievement that said anything but moving forward. Do it for the inner child. Exactly. Oh, man. Like, at a moment, it does feel like it's visually noisy, but it's still clear enough that you can kind of see at the same time. Can't get over how stunning this is, honestly. Enter Eclipsium. I guess that's the name of the realm we're in. Yeah, AAA studios definitely need to go back to making more retro games, you know? Because this art style, it never gets old in my eyes. All right, we heard a gunshot. I don't know why I'm watching this at 1 a.m. I have a patient tomorrow with B12 and folate deficiency, but geez, okay. Sorry to hear that. Well, you don't have to trouble yourself if you feel like you need to leave the stream. But it can be very alluring at the same time, because even I'm kind of hooked at what I'm seeing right now. Don't know what the objective is, to be honest. I think I'll function well enough for a human on 250 milligrams caffeine tomorrow. Well, it's interesting to say that because I am having some coffee myself right now. Another another fine toll baddie. Oh. Even when it's that pixelated. Does that mean anything, or I guess it just indicates I'm going down the right path, perhaps. Okay, something is what the hell is that? It looks like a tower, and I think in the center of it is the heart. Okay, so perhaps my first theory is that I think we are in a near-death experience, you know, of a patient who's basically going to die or is in near death, and this is perhaps kind of like a dream-like sequence that they're in. Oh shit! Oh, I'm back in the hospital. Huh? And I have to... Okay, what? Okay, whoops. What happens now? Do I have to backtrack through the entire forest again, or... Okay, I see now. Interesting that we wake up back in the hospital. Looks like Barad-dûr from Lord of the Rings. Sauron's Sauron's tower. Oh shit. Oh. Whoa. The platforming is funky. Probably wake back up at the hospital because the body is tethered there. Ooh, that is a really good... That's a really good observation. Again, I remember them showing us in the very beginning. You know, we saw the hospital building from above. So I strongly believe we're having an out-of-body experience of some kind. And you know, and I think when you experience something so dreamlike like this, it's not supposed to make much sense, you know? Perhaps there is some prophetic meaning behind it, but I think only towards the individual. Tree is covered in what? Okay. So perhaps we're getting glimpses, fragments of past memories, flashbacks of our character before they were hospitalized, out of context memory fragments. Oh shit. What the? Cut your way forward. Use the cutting instrument to cut down objects? Huh? Whoa. This is nuts. Okay, so she's perhaps, she or he, whoever we're playing, is a victim of war, perhaps. I think this is perhaps the best example of like a fever dream, you know? The kind of dream you have and you wake up and you want to like tell someone about it, but you just quite can't explain the details. Hold the left mouse to open. Yeah, the transfer motive. Okay, and then how do we... There we go. Okay. Seems we're going deeper and deeper into some sort of underground mine shaft? Mining facility, maybe? What does this location represent exactly? I don't quite know. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's... Even, you know, despite anything, honestly, the game already has me hooked. In the span of just 10 minutes, it did so much that I honestly can compliment greatly for. This is the first time I've seen this kind of art direction executed so well. Oof. Don't fall now. Don't fall. Hold up. Ah, there we go. Oh, shit. There's no running. I'll have to keep that in mind. We're descending into Moria. To the mines of Moria. Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? It kind of more looks like Saruman's underground orc factory in Isengard. Or no, not the orc, the Urukai factory, where he manufactures his army. Yeah. The colorization, look how it kind of like goes from green to yellow to purple, you know, based on the lighting. Wow. Oh, time to chop it up. I don't know if my eyes are liking this or getting damaged. Yeah, it is it's very sharp. The visuals are very sharp. But I think it leaves also a little bit to the imagination, you know? Because everything is so distorted in a way, you know, your brain has to kind of fill in the gaps somehow. I think we had to go down so that we can ascend up towards the tower. I think our main objective is to reach the heart. Possibly. I'm supposed to go here. I think so, yeah. But I feel like I'm kind of going back. I'm supposed to go here? I feel like I need to ascend instead of... Because, oh, there it is, the stairs. Oh my god, I would have gone full circle. I like the ability, honestly. How do I equip it? There we go. Yeah, I think we're gonna have other abilities, and I don't think we're gonna be able to even predict what they are. Yeah, looks like we're going up. Oh look, a fast elevator. Oh my god, an elevator that respects my time a little bit. Unlike in God, I forgot the name of the game that I played last night. That's how forgettable that was. Oh shit, wait. Oh, no. We're going even deeper. I don't like that. Okay, now we're in the Mines of Moria. See, I jinxed myself. That's why. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing the Balrog real soon. I've been waiting for a sign to rewatch Lord of the Rings. This is definitely it. I mean, when is it never a good time to watch Lord of the Rings, honestly. Extended edition, of course. with the Blu-ray remastered, recolorized edition. But I don't know if you guys heard. Actually, there's been an announcement for a third-person Lord of the Rings video game that just got announced, and it's in development. It's going to have a budget of $100 million. Woo! I'm so excited for that. I've been dying for anything Lord of the Rings. Anything Lord of the Rings. Especially ever since they shut down Monolith Studios, the people behind Shadow of Mordor. And Warner Bros. Hogging the patent for the Nemesis system. And I'm still waiting for just, please somebody make a spiritual successor to Battle for Middle-earth 2, please. That game is amazing. Yeah, apparently they're making it to rival Hogwarts Legacy, so it might have similar playstyle to that. Bro, imagine all of Middle-earth, open world, takes place in the Third Age, during the events of the War of the Ring. You play as characters that help aid the Fellowship. Woo! Spicy, bro. Spicy. The potential is there. Oh my god. You can have a mission where you're, you can have like a mission where you're riding to help the Rohirrim make their 3-day charge towards Gondor. And you have to, fend off orcs and other, any of Sauron's army that's stopping them along the way. Just stuff like that, bro. Like, I'm really just thinking, at the top of my head. Fries in the bag. Shu kamara fries in the bag, bro. Into chicken masala karahi karachi in a bag. Into back to you. Oh my god. خلصني عاد انت كم شبعت لبنان لسه you're still in Lebanon انت الثاني. Oh, what is that? Okay, I see. I most likely need to yeah, I need to keep the light in a certain direction or else I will be consumed by the darkness. Ah, you're back. Alhamdulillah as-salama. Alhamdulillah as-salama. Man, I don't want to get hyped up because if it doesn't end up being good, I'm gonna be heartbroken. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I think it's better to just manage your expectations for now. Never know what's gonna happen. Oh my god. It's like, it feels like I'm inside, like I'm walking inside an infection or absolutely surreal. Am I supposed to go this way? What's the other path? Check over here. Yeah, I think this is where I'm supposed to go. I think I need to put both the lights. Okay, I think I need to power that center light here. Something like that. But damn it. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. How do I do it in a way? There could be another light I need to look for somewhere here. Is there something there? Hold on. Yeah, there's another light piece here. Shit. Where's the light? I got engulfed? How? I think I stepped away from the ray of light too far. Yeah, alhamdulillah salami. Inshallah, when we get the chance, I'd like to meet up, Imran, okay? This might be a hot take, but I never rewatched Lord of the Rings without starting The Hobbit first. Oof. I'll be honest, there's a lot I like about The Hobbit, but there's some elements of it that I don't like. Anything that Peter Jackson, where he added like new characters, like Tyrael's little love triangle subplot, I don't like all that much. But I did like the White. I'll admit the White Council, stuff where we get to see, you know, Galadriel, Radagast, Elrond, all that stuff. I loved it. And Gandalf's little mission where he goes and investigates the graveyard of the the graveyard of the Nazguls. That, I will admit, I enjoy those very much. But anything else, I feel like he's padding for time, obviously. And I hear that the hunt for Gollum could be a 2-part film, which also kind of worries me a bit. Okay. So I think I need to do something where, yeah, let's do this. Aha, by shining 2 lights, we also widen the area a bit. Okay, I need to shine another. Let's go here. And I think this way we illuminate the entire area. Any more left? Yeah, there's one more over here. Hear me out, Thorin. Okay, fine. He's not bad. One of his cousins, though, I don't get why they made everyone look like a dwarf, but one of the guys, he looks more human than dwarf. I never really got that, Saraha. Strange design. I think we need to... Yeah, there's another. Yeah, we have to illuminate that, and then there's 2 more here. Oh, no. There we go. Back to the shadows. Make haste and fear no evil. All right, the area is cleared. Keely, yes. Keely and Toriel's love subplot. Get that shit off. Just get that shit out of my face, bro. Every time I rewatch Hobbit, I skip it. I'm like, no. Don't. No. I hated that subplot. Hated it. Again, another strange addition from Peter Jackson, you know. On my way when you're asleep. La Imran. La, inshallah we'll meet up, bro, okay? Khalas. We're gonna go for Karachi Darbar. Khalas. That's it. I sacrificed my own life for Pakistan. I'm craving some Karachi, so I haven't been there in a while. Get me a mutton kebab karahi with butter garlic naan. Ya habibi. I really will sacrifice my own life for Pakistan. Khalas. Also, it's unbelievable. You're telling me someone who would leave Legolas for Keely? Exactly. And, you know, Toriel is what? A few hundred? Let's say, give or take 1,000, maybe 2,000 years old. You're telling me all this time, and she's not met someone that could win her heart? And it was a dwarf. Yeah, it was very forced. Very forced. I mean, you could have built it up, and it does require good writing to kind of build up that sort of romance. But, you know, The Hobbit was a very rushed project. This is quite enchanting. Oh. Is this... I think we've reached the heart. Oh. Oh! What? First our tongue, now our heart? Oh, wow. This looks like some kind of planetarium. What now? Yeah, I don't think there's any explanation as to why our character is able to stay alive. This is a dream after all. So it doesn't have to make sense. It's a game of sacrifice. I wonder how much sacrifice can one person take? I mean, what else are we giving away? Is this in some way like a metaphor of how this person is slowly dying, bit by bit, pieces of their body falling apart? The tongue, the hearts, I guess maybe next the eyes, or even our arms, whatever it may be. They should have kept the Hobbit They should have kept the Hobbit to 1 or 2 movies max. 3 is overkill. I mean, we all understand why they did that, to be honest. You know, because money. And I think Warner Bros. Had a really great opportunity to stretch it out as much as they can. I think I need to walk through this. No? Oh, yeah. Walk into a shadow. Okay. It sounds like we're inside a glass case. What's good? Oh. Ooh, okay. I really like the parallel. So this, I guess what we envisioned was, in some way, use the optical instrument to view hidden path and objects. So what we saw, I guess, was a flashback of when she started going to the ICU. Wow, okay. Well, there's our new ability now. Looking through optical illusions. Or how the world makes you sacrifice. Or how much you lose yourself bit by bit from traumatic experiences. Something like that. I think because of the last flashback we saw, you know, with a war looming in her home, outside her home, I think she's a victim of war. Something has happened to her that caused her to get hospitalized. Am I going down the right path? I can't. Okay. So if I wanted to trigger that ability again. Ah, okay. It's like that. Okay. This is very similar to the One Ring, you know. See, the unseen world. A lot of Lord of the Rings references. Is that intentional? Like she saw someone being killed by an arrow. Or maybe how when they did implant the needle into her, that was another very traumatic experience for her. Did you finish Silk Song? I have, like a few days ago. Maybe we just see what we want to see. There are no Lord of the Rings references. You don't have to put it that way. Everything is a Lord of the Rings reference. Everything is inspired by Lord of the Rings. Everything is just a copy, a clone of Lord of the Rings. Okay, that's too much. That's too much. Oh! We were lured in. Oh my god, that was a trap. I like how the hospital hallways always change depending on what level you're in. Yeah, I mean, I did not expect that. You know, tall baddie walking out in the forest. You know, I'm guilty. I'm guilty of, you know, of having no survival instincts and just following her until, you know, just her leading me to my demise. Okay, this is a different place. So, was I meant to die? Don't judge a book by its cover. Exactly. A siren in the forest. Okay, we have a, can I chop it up? No? Doesn't look it. Maybe through the optical illusion I can... It opens up? No. Alright. Guess we'll come back to that later. You know, when I see something like this, it's an inexplainable feeling of like, you know, like being trapped in a painting kind of way. And it feels oddly soothing. Like it's almost like I want to be here, you know? There's something comfortable about it. So Lord of the Rings marathon altogether went, damn. That actually, damn, that's really tempting. But I think if I try to live stream Lord of the Rings, I might get copyright infringement because I don't think you can do that. You hear me out. Your hear me out is now creepy tall fine baddies. You hear something screaming. Yeah. I think that was the cow, maybe? Could that be... Okay, I think that key is for the cellar. Let's go back. The crops. They all died. Okay, how do I pull out the key? Is there any, like, item option or something? Maybe it's for something else? there's something here. Let me check. Could be for this door. Okay, now it started. Now the game's kind of branching out. Usually it was quite linear, but now it's. Why can't I? Yeah, there we go. Still trying to get the hang of that. I guess now we can escape, or I guess go somewhere else. But there were still so many. Do I want to go? There was like another route in that area. I didn't get the chance to check. Too late now. Hey, welcome to the live stream. There was like a path. There was like a pathway in the forest that I didn't get to check. Didn't get the chance to check. Okay, what are we looking for? Huh? Hold on. Maybe I should take a look here. There's something I'm missing. Huh? We found another key. Maybe that one is for the basement. Okay, time to go back. Are you taking a break from Silksong, or have you finished it? I've finished it. I've completed it. Oh, it's raining blood and fishes. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh, still holding it. Okay. Well, listen. If anything, it's a good thing. That way, you don't have to see any more spoilers. Because I know you just got your hands on the copy, and you perhaps don't want to ruin the experience for yourself anyway. So, oh, there's 2 of these. Okay. What do I do? Do I chop it with my hand? Hold on. Let's try. Oh, you can. Oh, I should have done that initially. Every time you take a key, something happens. Yeah. Where is this taking me? It seems like there's 3 areas that I can come from that leads to this place here. Oh, the keys are for this door. Okay. Alright, got it. This is like the Chamber of Secrets. Pathway here is locked. Seems I have to go from the other side. I can't. Makes sense. Let's go back from where we came from. Okay, so we've checked the windmill. We've checked the barn. We've not checked in here. Locked? Okay. Oh. Looks like I need to get a handle. Alright, where else did I not check? Is this where I came from initially? I think so. Or... No. This area looks kind of new. No, I think this is where I spawned. There's another pathway I need to check. Looks like a hideaway some people use in times of war. Another good observation. Maybe this is a representation of an old town that she used to live in. Okay, this place I've not seen before. And are those wind chimes? Yeah. This looks like a monastery. Don't tell me it's burning. Or it's just very well illuminated. Wow. I tell you again, the use of color is phenomenal. Okay, there's the bucket. I think I can use the bucket in the well, perhaps. Or, I think I might have to take the bucket back, or... I can't tell what I'm supposed to do with it here. I think the bucket is just one piece of a puzzle for the well. I think I need to find a lever. And still we need to find one more key. Let's go check that one other cellar that was locked in chains in the in that windmill. Not windmill. Watermill? Yeah. Here, let's connect it. Yeah. It is for this. All we need now is a lever. Okay. Well, let's equip our trusty hand knife. Let's break this open. And that still leads us back to the secret underground door. Yeah, same path. Oh, the bucket leads here, doesn't it? Is this the same well? Okay, time to find this third key. There must be one place I haven't checked yet. Like you can see some of the flour seeping out. Alright. This door is closed. Oh, I actually never checked in this direction. This is the first time. Let's see. Watching this while watching anime simultaneously makes me feel like I've unlocked my Shuriken. I mean all types of games. I don't know how this is even possible. I feel like these types of games have a run option. They don't. I mean, I've been holding shift for quite some time. I've not been able to move all that fast. Huh? It took me back. But wait. Something is different. Or no, it's still the same. I still can't open this door for some reason. Or maybe, let me use my optical illusion. Wait. No, nothing. Okay, walking through this forest made me basically go. It just made me reloop back to the beginning. But what if I use the optical illusion to see a different path? Perhaps won't cause me to loop back. Never mind. And we're back. Find a handle like the bucket, and I'll... Okay. Maybe the handle was in that cabin where we found the bucket. Okay, we're gonna check every house again just to be a little bit more vigilance. Let's see. You remember that game telling you to run while you're walking slower than the average person? Perhaps. I don't remember it now, but I think if you can recall the title of the game or what I was doing in that game, maybe I can remember. Yeah, I think one of the biggest issues with playing a lot of indie games is I have an issue of like remembering the names, especially if it was like a terrible game. I will forget immediately, or if it was short-lived. I definitely need to sit down. I need to sit down and make a list of all the best indie games I've played this year and compile them into one place. It's definitely long overdue. That way, when I do like a, best games of the year, I can kind of look back, and I can maybe even do like a dedicated tier list. It was the cult one yesterday after you sprayed the wall. Oh yeah, the owl's light. Ugh. Blech. It was, what was her name? It was Rose all along. How generic that was. Okay, now we've already been here and we found a key. Maybe I should use the... hold on. It's not letting me pull out my power. At least not in this area. Yeah, there's nothing here. Yeah, we need an indie game tier list for sure. For sure. I played a lot of stinkers this year. But I played some bangers. And those are the ones I feel like they definitely need to be highlighted. So yeah, I'll have to sit down someday and work on it. Okay, there's something off about this. Can I cut this? Let's see. Nothing. So we have one locked door here. And we need a handle to turn this up. And I think if we turn it, then we can get the key. Or... what if I just cut the rope? And then go down underground? No? I don't think so. Let's go back to the wind chimes. Back to that cabin. Maybe there's something in there. Yeah, I'll never forget Derailed. It's a bad game when it's burnt into your memory, but in the wrong for the wrong reasons, Sometimes I play games that are so bad that I actually go to my YouTube channel and I just delete the whole live stream. I'm like, I really don't want to see this shit ever again. I don't even want to archive that I played this, like just burn the evidence. Hopefully we can find something else in this room. Anything? Nothing. That looks like a really comfy bed, though. This music kind of reminds me of Nier Automata. Kind of like somber, with just a little hint of sadness, you know. This feeling of something that's long lost. They need to make a sequel to Nier Automata, for sure. Never want to be associated with those games. Yep, it happens. It happens. Sometimes I end up like editing a video and I'm like, okay, I want to put this up on my channel. But as I'm editing it, you know, I start to like revise some of the footage and I'm like, huh, this is not as good as I remember this was. And it's just because the game is awful, you know? So I'm like, I don't even want to make a video of this, you know, and then I delete it. It happens. It happens. Oh, wait, I've not seen this. I've not seen this house before. This looks like a, blacksmith shed. Oh, did we miss this? Oh my god, silly me, guys. Sorry. Mikail, have you ever watched the series From? No, but my sister has. And when it came out, she was begging me to watch it. She's like, Mikey, please, please, it's so good. Okay, I think we found the key. But I presume touching it will burn our hands, so we might have to find a way to... Okay, there's the door handle. The handle for the mill, for the thingy. Okay, but how do I drop it? Because I want to go back. Okay, so we need to use the well to get a bucket of water to then, you know, extinguish the fire. The issue is that, okay, but how do I drop it so I can use my ability? Hold on, let me check my options. Is there no, how do I, there's got to be a way to drop this item. No? I am pressing everything. Okay. You can still use your ability, my bad. There we go. Chop that up. There we go. Okay. And we're done. I have this tendency where, especially when somebody tries to recommend me a show to watch, a movie to watch, I always initially have, you know, just a strong sense of doubt. And it's because I'm also very picky about what I want to watch. Now, I kind of have an idea of what the show is like. Apparently, it's about a group of people in a town that basically find themselves trapped in it. And every night, they're faced with some sort of Lovecraftian monstrosity that's out to get them, and they have to try to survive the night. At least that's what I understand about the premise of From. I do take a lot of convincing for me to check out a recommendation from someone. Like my sister told me, bro, please watch White Lotus. Please watch White Lotus. And finally, I had a bit of a 2-week vacation, and I finally said, okay, let's sit down and kind of get into it. I ended up binge watching all 3 seasons in a matter of a week. So yeah, it's not easy to convince me to watch something to recommend. But from time to time, I do give recommendations a chance. Oh, this is trippy. Where are we going next? I did read an article. Huh? Huh? What am I looking at? Oh, it's a woman. And she's staring at me intently. How do I move away from her? I can't. What the hell? My camera is only transfixed on her. Huh? What the? What is going on? Oh my god, bro. Were we just in a cave somewhere and now we're looking... Oh, this is so trippy. I can't look away. Okay, hold on. I think I need to walk around her. Yeah, this way. Okay, there we go. Who is she? And why is she a baddie? Okay, stop. Oh god. Oh god, she's here again. Oh, this is creepy. Could this be me? Wow. Wow. Oh, another one. Oh, look at her hands, how she like sticks it right on the platform. Oh my god, oh my god. Her eyes are twitching. Whoa, I think she was about to grab me. Man, I am enthralled. It's like, it's haunting. I love it. Grab me. Hey, yo, hold up. Hey, yo, hold up. That was, you know, it's like, it was hauntingly mesmerizing, you know? Don't be shy, let her grab you. Tempting. Is that possibly us, or who is that person? Like a form of self-reflection, maybe? There she is again. But oh no. She saw us. I'm cooked. Ever watching. One eye, lidless. Can't tell if I'm going down the right path. Oh, I could see her hand. Am I supposed to get close? Huh? What? We're going inside? Oh, this is surreal, man. Oh my god. We're back in the hospital again. I think we're going back to our hospital bed. And this is our room. Oh. That's one big key. Oh my god. Oof. It's massive. Alright, we're in some other place now. Oh, that's the door that we were locked from earlier. Can we open it? Well, we can't really do anything. I think we need to take the key up. Oof, it feels so heavy. This is real trippy, I know, man. Baloney, welcome to the live stream, man. How we doing? You probably don't want to light it up while watching this, for sure. All right, that's one big keyhole. Even like through the little eyelid. Oh. Honestly, so far this game has gotten me completely in a trance, you know? I think it does a great job of, you know, just presenting a very dreamlike experience. Ah! The whole village is on fire! And I can see people standing outside. Could this be our home? Our hometown? Also destroyed by the war? My God. Am I supposed to go this way? No, not here. I think I need to make my way down that door. What are they saying? I can't go from here. Let me go back to where the group is. I'm not sure if it's cult. I don't think it has a cult vibe to it. At least not yet. Oh, wait, never mind. Is that the woman we've been seeing all this time? You can see her eyes have been ripped out or something. Okay, we're back in the hospital. Use the burning instrument to light your path. Okay. Got a new ability. How does this work now? Ah, like a source of light. Something like that. The only path is forward. Yeah. I guess to burn away anything that blocks my path, perhaps. Looks like we made our way out of the fire. Are those pigs? Looks like we're making our way into a butcher's house. Pigs to the slaughter. Is this maybe a representation of the men sent to war in some way? A metaphor? Are you perhaps searching for a kid with blue arrow tattoos to restore your honor? Oh, the avatar? That took a moment to get it. You know, I'm afraid I'm not much of a fan of The Last Airbender. I only watched maybe the first few episodes of Book 1 back in Nickelodeon days. I will admit, this was right around the time when I was obsessed with anime, so Avatar kind of didn't do it for me. Okay, now we are making our way into Mordor. I think the pigs are a metaphor of, you know, like pigs sent to slaughter, the men sent to war, to be cogs in the war machine, you know, something like that, perhaps. How old is this game? This game just came out this week. It's pretty new. Oh man, you need to give it a proper watch. You'll love it. Well, I will admit that I think one of the aspects as to why I was kind of turned off by the cartoon is because I went in first watching the live action film directed by M. Night Shyamalan. That was horrifying. And then Netflix tries to adapt it into a live action series. It's still another poor attempt. I don't know why they make live action adaptations of cartoons. Stop it. Even anime, like, just stop it. It never captures the true essence, the true, you know, spirit and charm, you know, of the originals. It's just awful. I don't know why they do that, man. It's just, yeah. And because I watched that live action movie and then I went and watched the cartoon, I'm like, I don't think I'm all that interested in whatever this is. We never talk about the live actions. Don't you like the scene from the Avatar movie where it required like 5 to 6 earthbenders to levitate a single rock? Isn't that amazing? Isn't that like the coolest thing you've ever seen? When normally one earthbender can fucking level an entire village. It's very lore accurate if you think about it. Yeah, I think this is like a representation of the war machine, or the machine of war. And the pigs are the soldiers, the men who are sacrificed to the cause of the war. It's lore accurate if the lore was an Avatar. I watch from time to time scenes from that movie. You know, it's a great case study on how not to make a film in general. I think also having M. Night Shyamalan direct that film was a very, very bad choice. He should never touch a high-budget blockbuster film ever again. Or actually just action movies in general. He's not made for it. Oh, I think I need to illuminate it. There we go. I just got to take a moment and appreciate this. This is amazing. Just the scale of it. Look how many pigs are being trolleyed all across the area. Wow. If you could bend one element, which one would you choose? Wow. Which one is the most versatile, honestly? That's the question. I think possibly. It could be between... I think I need to chop it up. I think it'd either be between air or earth. Most likely earth, because earth has a little bit more versatility to it. You know, you're kind of dealing with things like, you know, you're able to manipulate minerals, right? So it's not just the dirt. You can literally manipulate all forms of organic matter. Like, I remember seeing some scenes here and there, and we see like earthbenders who can manipulate steel, for example. You know, or even I think theoretically you can even manipulate the minerals inside a person's body. So if a person has iron in their system, you could kind of tweak with that a bit. Oh, I think I need to hold on. Okay. But then air is just so cool, you know. Air is extremely versatile, allows you to fly almost limitlessly. So many things. So I'd say, honestly, I think for me, it would be earthbending. Earthbending a lot more. There's just a lot more you can do with it than I think any other elements, you know? Oh my god, I completely forgot. Water bending can be very effective because our bodies are made of 70% water. So you can just really you can literally implode somebody to death with water bending. Of course, the show will never The show will never explore something that grotesque. So yeah. Also, when it comes to defensive abilities, I think nothing beats earthbending. Yeah, you know, I have seen some scenes here and there of the cartoon, you know. There was this one character, the blind one. We get to see some of the stuff that she does with earthbending. It's pretty cool. Okay, what are we doing here? I would choose water. So many options, but also healing. It's peak for me. Ah, does waterbending have some sort of healing abilities to it as well? But yeah, I think earthbending. I'm stick with that. It's perhaps the most. It's perhaps the most problematic. Just like if I'm up against an earthbender, I'm just gonna have a hard time. You know. Still not gonna watch the cartoon though. More pigs. Am I supposed to? Don't tell me I have to walk into one of them. Yeah? Okay, never mind. I thought that worked and made you want to watch it. Like I told you, I'm very, very picky. Especially when people try to recommend me things to watch. This looks like a bit of a puzzle. Oh, wait. Okay. It's going in reverse now. Interesting. Did I come from here? I think I did. Ah, okay. New path. Out for the little piggies. You know, seeing all these pigs kind of getting me a little bit hungry. Even though I'm not allowed to eat pork. It's against my religion. But I hear they're quite delicious. Pork chops, bacon, McRibs. It is tempting. Would you rather be a Jedi or a Sith? Ooh, that's a great question. That's a great question. Oof. I'll be honest. I think I'd rather be a Sith, and not because I want to aura farm and I think it's cooler, but there's something about being a Sith allows you to have some extremely bizarre otherworldly powers, you know? It's something that it's even discussed it's somewhat hinted by Darth Sidious when we see him in the prequels. He talked about how his master, he hinted to Anakin, you know, about Darth Plagueis, who at the time, obviously, he didn't tell him that it was his master. Darth Plagueis was dabbling with the ability to resurrect people from the dead, and that only through the dark side can you do things like that. I think, you know, being a Sith allows you to explore really strange powers, you know. And there's the whole thing about I don't know the name of it, but there's like this, there's kind of like a cosmic, there's like a cosmic horde that exists in the world of Star Wars, and it's like prophesized thousands of years ago. I don't know what's her name. I think her name is Morth, and she's like the ultimate dark power in the universe, and that someday she will awaken, and she will become so dangerous, such a threat to the existence of everything in the galaxy, that even the Sith and the Jedi have to unite to defeat her. I feel like a lot of powers from the dark side can be utilized for good. That's the thing, you know? There was actually a great episode, I don't know if you guys ever watched it, it's a series on Disney Plus called Star Wars Visions, and it's like a collection of, you know, standalone, non-canonical episodes that are within the universe of Star Wars. And there is one episode where they explored kind of like a Ronin Sith, who is technically a Sith but does not follow the group, you know. And that's when he encounters another Sith. She thinking, okay, he's my ally, except no, he ends up trying to kill her, and she finds it very confusing. And so he's kind of like a rogue character that doesn't follow the dark side, even though he is a Sith. I think there's just a lot of potential with that always feels like it never gets fully explored in that universe, you know. People think, oh, because he's a Sith, he's just he's absolutely evil, you know. And I don't like that. It makes it far too generic. So yeah, I definitely would be a Sith, because it just feels like the potential of it, the powers, is much more layered and complex than the Jedi. Oh, we're burning our hand. Oh, but it did nothing. The achievement is, I hope this hurts. That's a bit ominous. Looks like we're going straight into the oven. Uh-oh. To the belly of the beast. As long as the Jedi Council exists, I never choose to be a Jedi. Yeah. I mean, if anybody watched the prequels, they'd know that the Jedi Council became a little bit too ignorant and arrogant, you know, for their own good. You can see all the pigs flying into it. Oh my God. Ugh. Whoa. This is getting more surreal by the minutes. Wow. Feels like you're taking the ring straight into the volcano. See, another Lord of the Rings reference. I'm just saying. Just saying. Oh, now my eyes. What more do we need to sacrifice? Okay, her eye was green. Oh my god, when we saw the woman, we only ever see one eye. So is the woman us? It looks like we're... Everything turned white. The Eye of Sauron. Again. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Yeah, it did kind of look like it was two eyes from a distance, right? Like we're inside the skull of a person. Where to next? Oh, we're back to okay, okay, so we just left the machine of war, as I think as I kind of believe it is. I wonder where to next. I think we're gonna go back to the village, or do we go from here? Seems like the conveyor that carried the pigs has broken. This game is a trip, man. No clue what to expect next. Yeah, and I love it. I love it. Like this is the kind of games we look for, folks. You know. I know last night we played some proper stinkers, but every once in a while you find something like this, and it makes all the trouble you go through worthwhile. And this is a hidden gem for sure. Am I going down the right path? I can't tell. Because there's also another path behind me. I might have to go back and check. Or no, we're good. I'm so confused about what's going on, but it's a really good game. So my theory so far is I think we are having a near-death experience in the form of a dream. And we're basically I think we're technically dying because we're suffering from, you know, we're suffering from perhaps an explosion that we suffered from, because I think one of the flashbacks we see that she was close proximity to an ongoing war. So I think she's a victim of war, and this is perhaps her kind of like last dying moments in the form of a dream, I think. Oh, wow. Oh my god. We may have awakened some strange power. I like how we can still see the machine of war in the distance. And then juxtaposed to this ethereal presence. The brain rewinds the best memories of real life for 7 minutes. I think I've heard of that before. Yeah. Interesting choice of music for sure. I think we have to make our way back to the shore. Or, maybe because... I think it's acting like a moon that's affecting the tides of the tides of the water, perhaps. So I think now the ocean is a low tide and I can traverse through it. All right, Mr. Fool, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next live stream. Good night. Yeah, yep, there we go. Oh, you can see the fish that's died out. It's opened an entire path across the ocean. Wow. Absolutely surreal. I'm liking this game more and more. Mikail, have you read Red Rising? No, but I've heard about it. And I believe, I think they're adapting it into a series. I think, I don't know what production house just paid for the rights, but I heard it's really, really good. It's a sci-fi series, right? Yeah, the music is building up. Ah, we're going inside the guts of a whale. What's that? I think I might have to turn on the fire. Yeah. To burn away the leech. Yeah, there we go. Whenever a book gets adapted, I get worried. They never managed to do any source material. Besides Dune, I think. Dune, honestly, I think the adaptation of Dune got really lucky with the director Denis Villeneuve. Because this was a filmmaker, not only is he competent in making sci-fi stories, or at least dealing with very high concept, creative work, but because he has actually read Dune, he grew up with those books, he understands exactly how that world works, and honestly, if there's anything that this man has ever done in his lifetime, I think he will forever cement himself as the person who successfully adapted Dune in the way that it was intended to be, which I think adapting Dune was in a lot of ways as difficult as adapting Lord of the Rings, because that is such a complex such a complex universe to delve into and to translate into the silver screen. So honestly, so I think it really just comes down to having someone very competent involved in the adaptation of Red Rising. I really hope they introduce Paul's son in the next movie. They will. Dune Messiah is... I mean, I'm quite aware of how that story unfolds. So we're definitely going to be seeing a little bit about that. And if anything, I think the story will end with Paul ascending. Well, or not ascending, but I think basically evolving, you know, consuming the basically transforming himself into the worm. I mean, God Emperor Dune is perhaps going to be even a much stranger film to adapt. But I heard that Denis Villeneuve will only work on Dune Messiah, and then he's going to move on. So it makes me worried for what they're going to do next after that. Follow the wire. This is claustrophobic as hell. Hold on, let's turn on the fire. I would rather they keep it at just 3 movies, to be honest, because sequels always end up bad. You gotta learn from Star Wars. The thing is that the structure of the Dune saga is extremely strange. You know, like after Dune Messiah, the next story takes place, I think, hundreds to thousands of years later. You know, so it's like generational. It changes a lot. I think possibly they could do something where God Emperor Dune does perhaps become a series. And I did actually end up watching Dune Prophecy, and I quite enjoyed it. I don't know why people... Okay, it seems like it just keeps perpetually going nowhere. I think I'm gonna have to go this way instead. Dune Prophecy on HBO, that was great, honestly. I think the approach for the Dune franchise is to tell the stories in the form of series, because you can only jam-pack so much into a film, honestly. Okay, again. I feel like I'm going in an infinite corridor where it just never stops. Yeah, look at that. I'm doing something wrong. Am I supposed to cut this? Hold on. No. Okay. I can't tell which path to take. There's a movie called 100 Years, which has been filmed, yeah, in the year 2025? No, I think that was filmed in 2015. And it has, what's his name, that one actor. Forgot his name. Yeah, and I think it's gonna be released in 115 years. I'll be honest, that sounds pretty cool. But if the movie actually is average as hell, then it just feels like a very dick move to have something time capsuled for 100 years, you know. Maybe people aren't enjoying Dune Prophecy because it's set long before Poe and everything. Like, they're probably only interested in Poe's story. That's such a, you know, very, like, you limit yourself in some way. Like, you're missing out on what this universe could possibly deliver on. Paul isn't the only thing in the world of Dune. He's only the protagonist, or at least he's only the hero for 2 of those stories. And if people think that he's the same hero that you're going to be cheering for in Dune Messiah, think again, because it's gonna be a complete 180. But yeah, I don't know why Dune Prophecy didn't get as much hype as when it came out. I do hope they don't cancel the show. I want to see more of it. So, well, you know, with Dune Prophecy, it explores the origin of the Bene Gesserit. And, it's so fascinating. I love it so much. Okay, it looks like I went in complete circles. Yeah, we won't be alive to see or judge. Maybe there could be one schmuck who could leak the film for us, and that way we can see it. So let's hope for that someday. Okay. I think finally maybe that hallway that keeps going infinite could finally lead somewhere. It's the same people who refuse to watch Rogue One, Andor, Mandalorian, etc. Yeah, I see your point. A lot of simpletons out there. Oh, we have a... Okay. 1, 2, 3. I might as well. Doesn't hurt to try. Lots of people don't really care about exploring the world. They prefer to focus on one story. It's sad. Yeah, it's a real shame. It's a real shame. Looks like I'm gonna have to cut this. Oh shit. That's a whole torpedo. Let's just hope it doesn't explode. Am I supposed to cut this? Oh wait, never mind. Like they're missing out so much because they don't want to expand. Exactly. Exactly. And then you got people who just kind of like, who just watch something because it's mainstream or because they just jump, you know, everyone's jumping the bandwagon. Like these are the type of people who don't actually have any opinion whatsoever, you know. Their taste, their interests is whatever everyone else likes, you know. What is this game? It's basically think of it as a dream-like, it's a dream-like experience with perhaps some metaphorical meanings about war, about death, you know. I think some guilt, some regret in some form, in some shape or form. We don't quite know too much yet. All right, we got ourselves another puzzle. So we tried the middle, and that one kind of re-looped. So we're going to try this now. And we're going back. So we're going to try the right side. The name of the game is right there. Right below the right below the screen. Okay, so how does this work? Hold on. Oh no, there's more of them. How can I tell which is which? Could we use this and see if the white light. There we go. That's why I don't care for reviews. A lot of people hate or love depending on other people's opinion. Exactly. Exactly. It's like a weird dream in the 2000s. That's one way to put it. What now? Guess we'll just follow the pipes again. I think I need to go back. There's still a door with a key with a password on. Am I supposed to do something? Maybe I should have followed the lights, the pipes to some other place. Yeah, let's go back. Let's go back. There must be something I missed. Can I climb up here? No. Why can't I go from there? Even though this is kind of showing me the path ahead. Oh, I can go. Okay, I see. I can go around. Wait, what is this doing? Does this kind of like okay, it levels out the submarine. That way the water can tip to one side, which will allow me to go to the other side over there when I initially couldn't go there last time. Or wait. Can't tell if this was correct. Can I dive in? No. Doesn't look it, no. Let's try that again. Yeah, let's do it this way. I'm trying to find a way to get to this side. I might have to tip it to one end. Takes me back to where I came from. Yeah, there's no point. Wait. Still. I need to find a way to get to this side here specifically. Problem is that water level goes so high, I can't dive back in there. Unless... Okay, so it takes us back to this area here. Okay. I think maybe... Okay. Tip it to one end, and then the staircase down there will allow me to traverse. Will open up. Just a lot of trial and error until we figure this out, folks. Yep. I thought the path would be open up here because I tipped it to one extreme end. Okay, I think I'm gonna level it in the middle, and that way I can try to access that door. But I don't know the code. I don't remember the code. I don't remember seeing anything. Should I go back to the to that room again? Okay, interesting. This completely the line here completely stopped illuminating. You know what? Let's put it to the center. Let's just put it to the center this time, and let's see. Have I opened this door before? I can't tell. Okay, this looks like a new place. Damn it! This whole time I've been goofing around, and I should have just I should have just checked in here. What is in here? Ah, there's a ladder here. I need to tip the whole thing to one side. All right, we're going back. Ah, taking so long to figure out this puzzle. It shouldn't be this hard. Ah. Oh yeah. For a moment I thought I was stuck, but you need to use the fire to make sure that you're not trapped in the darkness, or at least the darkness trapping you in. No. It's the other way. We're getting there, guys. We're some progress. There we go. Now I can see the ladder. An eternity later, I know. That took longer than it should have, honestly. But here's me and my goofy ass keep, you know, experimenting. Sometimes the puzzle is so simple that overthinking it only prolongs it. What are we looking for? Why am I moving so slow? What's in this room? Hold on, let me see here. Oh. 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 Whoa. I'm seeing something else entirely. I can see sailors. Okay. Something. Oh, with the code. I could see the code. 2, 3, 4. Is that 2? I need to make sure. Hold on. Maybe I need to stand here. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. I just want to make sure it's correct. Okay. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Damn, that's a long ass ladder. Alright, so now we have to change the level of the water level. I think it's the center. Yeah. Two, 3, 4. I hope it's correct, unless that 2 kind of looks like a 7, an upside down 7, maybe. I don't know. Two, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2. 2, 4, 3. Wait. Maybe it's in not any particular order. What? Wasn't it 2, 3, 4? That 2 looked a bit different than maybe it's a different number. I'm just changing up the combination. So 2, 4, 3. 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. Ah, damn it. All right, then let's try 2, 3, 2. 3, 2, 4. 3, 4, 2. All right, then 4, 2, 3. 4, 3, 2. We've tried every possible combination. What am I missing? Shit, we're gonna have to go back and check again. What am I getting wrong here? Damn it. And just when I thought I'm almost done with this area, we're back at it again. God damn it. Here we go. All right, let's pull out the optical. No. All right, let's look at this again. That's 2, 3, 4. Unless the 2, that's not a 2 and that's something else. Or should I look at it from a different perspective? Hold on. Let's walk over here. No. There's no other. Yeah, I'm trying to look from a different angle. So this is a 4. Okay, and this is... I don't see any other number. Is that supposed to be an 8? Instead of a 3? Hold on. Hold on. Wait! Oh my god! Is that an 8 or is that a 9? It's still a 2 from a different angle. Okay. And this is... Huh? Wait a sec. Wait a second. I'm getting a different number from this one as well. Is that a 5? Oh my god. Oh, this is hella annoying. Come on. Are you kidding me? So this is a 5. If I'm looking at it from a different angle. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? All right, so again, this is a 2. Or no, it's a 2. Okay. 2, 5, 4. Yeah, let's give it a shot. I mean, at this point. And if we still don't figure it out, we're gonna go to the Steam forums. Khalas. We're gonna look through somebody else bitching about it in the comments. Yeah, let's do 254. God damn it. I'm spending way too long in this area. Maybe need to look from the spots where the sailors are. Oh, that is a good point. That is a good point. I'm here anyway. Let's try. Okay. Oh my god, this ladder, bro. It's never ending. Why does it feel like it takes longer to climb down than climbing up? Okay. So this is the sailor. He stands here. Okay. That's the 4. Then the other sailor over here. He's looking this way. Oh my god, it's showing a different thing, isn't it? Huh? That's a 2. And then there's another sailor here. This one shows nothing. Yeah, I don't think the position of the sailors helps. The name of the game is right there, right below the footage. Eclipsium. It was worth a shot, yeah. Because then I would be wondering, and I'd have to go back, and so we might as well get out of the way. But come on. Despite this part being a little bit draggy, I still like the game nevertheless. All right, now we're gonna try 254, because that seems to be the only plausible thing from anything that we've seen so far. Come on, baby. I don't know why, but I always feel like if I walk a little bit too close to these, they're just going to explode. Two, 5, 4. I'll be honest, it didn't even look like a 5 to me, you know? That's the crazy part. Did not look like a 5. I'm just glad it's over. It's the girl again. Did we just literally grab an entire chunk of uranium? And now we're in some ruin. A Greek urn. Oh, and we're back in the... It looks like we need to escape the submarine now. Well, it makes sense. It's not a pack of rune. So after this, inshallah, we'll play a few matches of Hearthstone. By the way, they announced the new expansion. I don't know if you got the chance to see the trailer, but oof, some really interesting mechanics are being introduced by upcoming November. Okay, where are we going now? Can I crouch? Yeah, there we go. think I need to turn on the lights here. Can I explain the game? I'd say the best way I can explain it is that we are basically experiencing a sequence of dream-like events. Honestly, I mean, one moment we're in a hospital, then another moment we're in a factory, and now we've made our way outside of a submarine that was inside a dead whale. It's kind of like it's a fever dream, honestly. Oh, brother, how long are we in this game? I think about 2 hours, 2 hours and a half so far. Yeah. Still not getting the notifications? God damn it. I think I probably should have messaged you in advance. I just did not actually think it through. So I just kind of jumped in, went live, and then I kind of got hooked into this game. It's one long fever dream for sure. But I want to see it through now. I want to see what exactly does all this lead to. Ah, again, the tower with the hearts. Could we perhaps be reaching the end? Alhamdulillah, I'm doing okay. Kifak? What's with the sound? I think we could be. What is my favorite drink? Well, hold on. Oh, the whole world is like tipping. Are we tipping or is it tipping? It's like the ocean is kind of going like this. Holy moly. Well, baloney, if you must know, I don't drink. Oh my god. This is starting, you know, this reminds me of another game that I played a while back. I think you know it goes to Somnifuge. The one where we were trapped in a simulator trying to solve some really tough puzzles. The heart went upside down. Where exactly are we going into? That's my question. Oh, my bad. I meant like soda, tea. For me personally, I love mocha. Mocha is my favorite type of drink. If I can ever get a chance every day to drink it, I do. I love it so much. Mocha, macchiato, mochaccino. No, I don't think it's called mochaccino. Macchiato. That's my favorite drink. Because initially I used to drink a lot of chocolate milk, and then as I grew up and started getting into coffee, I just don't like, you know, just bland, you know, espresso coffee. And so when I discovered, oh, you can have coffee with chocolate milk, put them together, I'm like, wow. Okay, now we got the best of both worlds together. That's my favorite drink. I mean, is it good? It's up to you to decide, but you know, that's usually it's always my personal favorite. Why not drink it every day? If only. You know, good mocha, especially like from where I get it, because most of the time I drink mocha from Dunkin'. My sisters always complain about me getting coffee from there because they think coffee from Dunkin' sucks. But only because they're into more specialty coffee. And by specialty coffee, we're talking like very overpriced, fancy-ass coffee, you know. The type of coffee that's made from very specialized roasted beans. I don't care for that kind of stuff, Saraha. I like my fast junk food style type of coffee. Strangely enough, I actually don't know how to make a proper good mocha, and I have to find myself constantly having to just get it from outside. Oh, I gotta burn it. Looks like. Yeah, let me switch. Is it burning or? Maybe I need to eliminate it this way. No. That's not gonna work. Okay, let's turn on the fire back on. Oh, okay. Let's just interact with it. Oh. Whoa. So many doorknobs. This is where I like it's all kind of like you have to use every tool in your kit. That's pretty cool. And we got to turn on the fire again. Now we're back in the hospital. What's this anchoring down? Is this a metaphor as to how maybe our soul is still anchored into the physical world? That we're still holding on to life? Do I have to cut it down? How do I switch? Is this me letting go? Oh, shit. I think we're passing away. Technically. Oh, Diet Coke. To be honest, I only ever have Diet Coke when I'm, you know, whenever I'm out for lunch with some friends. Like when I go to casual dining. It's perhaps the only time. But I don't drink it on a regular basis. Why can't I chop this down? There we go. I think we're kind of unshackling ourselves from our physical body. Possibly. Even the music is starting to get sadder. Why are you live on other platforms? Well, because initially for me, I like to be live streaming on YouTube only. But TikTok has been a great platform for just general engagement. So ideally for me, I like to stream on both. I'd like to stream on multiple platforms if I can. So it's nice to have kind of a diversified audience from other platforms. Oh my god, I'm just constantly falling. Shit. Ah. Was that intentional? I think I need to find a way to enter the house by falling from a certain angle. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ah! This is so cool. All right, I can see the anchor. I need to okay, now I get it. I need to find a way to jump into the house. Yeah, like this. There we go. All right. Now it's getting a little tricky. Why not get mocha every day, Mike? Expensive? It can be, you know, it starts to add up. That's why sometimes I just go for just regular Nescafe, you know, 3-in-1. Plus, mocha's a little... It's a guilty pleasure. It's not something you're supposed to drink all the time because it does... It's fattening. A lot of calories in a cup of mocha. Okay, this one's gonna be a little tricky from the looks of it. Because first I need to find where the chain is. Oh, there it is. I'm loving the music. Okay. I need to find a way to fall. Yeah, okay, like this. There we go. Ah, so close. Yeah. Ah! It's right there. Rah! Ah, yes. There we go. Oof. Oh my god, the music! Wow. Okay, where's the chain? Where's the chain? Whoa! Okay, I'm falling like from a different... Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, the way you can fall, it's like from all directions. Yeah, I think in some way, I think we're unshackling ourself from the physical world. We're letting go, passing to another life. Oh, there it is. Yeah, the music is so ethereal, honestly. Ooh, no, no, no. I'm gonna... Damn it. It's gonna reset. Now I gotta find the thing again. Ah! Oh, I was so close to looping. But I still can't find the anchor. I've completely lost it. Oh, there it is. I see it now. Can I jump on the pigs? No, I can't. That's fine. Okay. There we go. Looks like we gotta find a key. Whoa. It's the woman. Or at least I think that's me. Oh, there she is. Oh, is she gonna assist me? Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I think maybe I need to... Okay, I need to slowly walk on her hand. Okay. I think I shouldn't move. I think I should wait until she takes me somewhere. Yeah. Wait. Oh, there it is. Okay. Is she gonna lift me? I think I need to fall down somewhere. Yeah, from here. There we go. Oof. We're walking into the key? Or no, I think I need to walk backwards. Walking backwards. Oh, this is such a Atiyeh, this is something else. Oh, and then we have to walk to the side to twist the key in. Okay. Wow. Wow, bro. Just... There's so many little things that this game does. Alright, I think it's all the way in. Then turn it to one end. Wow. Oh, this game is unreal. There she is again. Would you lend me a hand? Oh, I think I need to chip... I think I need to chop it. Yeah. Oh. What am I looking at? Oh. Oh my god! What is going on? This is so trippy. Yeah, the developer is so creative. I've never seen level designs like this. I can't even imagine. How do you program this into a game? Ah. Oh my god. Huh. Okay. Wow. This is something else, man. This is actually something else. Huh. Man, how did he pull this off? This is insane. Wow. Honestly, this is so much better than what a AAA game can do. It's like looking through a kaleidoscope, but then you keep, venturing further and further into it. Oh my god. Okay, I think I came from here, right? Okay. And then... yeah. I think maybe I'm supposed to... let's see. No? Oh my god, my eyes hurt. Holy moly. I think I came from here, didn't I? Right? Wait. No, this looks like a new path. How do I go down? Ah. Oh, we're back here again. I'm seeing, can I use any of the powers here? No? Fire? Way to burn the portrait? Or follow the blood path. Yeah, okay, I see. Maybe follow the blood. I can see... follow the side that has the blood. So this way. Ah! Oh, okay. I managed to come down the stairs. And now over here. Whoa, that was tricky. There we go. I mean, this puzzle sequence alone, yeah, just already makes this game such a highlight for me. Wow. Wow. Whew. I've never seen anything like this in a video game. Oh. Oh, we're back in the hospital again. Oh, the pig. The pig's from the butcher factory. Is this in some way, like, the jumping sheep? 1 jumping sheep, 2 jumping sheep. Where are they going? More of them? I'm gonna need glasses after this, though. For sure. I need a video explained, my guy. They're tearing right through the hospital. Ah! I guess in some way, whoever was on the other side was trying to stop me, but the pigs seem to have broken through that illusion in some way. Are the pigs gonna form like a bridge so for me to cross? Oh my god. Oh my god. How do I cross? Oh, they're all piling up so that I can get to the other side. They're sacrificing themselves. Thank you, piggies. They're still resisting. They don't want me to get near them. Oh my god. They keep again trapping me back in the hospital. Here we go again. Except the cage is completely open this time. I can just keep coming back and again and again. Oh, the snake though. It's staring me down. Okay, I think I might have to do something a little bit different. What if I hold out the fire? Could it possibly... Never mind. Okay. You broke through the illusion, maybe a metaphor to the to the materialistic world, death for salvation. All that sacrifice trying to become a king and get taken back to the beginning. Very that's a very unique interpretation, honestly. I mean, I thought we were someone who was perhaps going to the next realm, you know, where like this is like a near-death experience. But your theory could possibly be also correct. Or this is maybe a way of, you know, even though we're in near death, there's a part of us that is still trying to fight to go back back to the real world. Okay, what are we doing differently here? How do we outsmart the snake? Oh, what is this? Oh my lord. I'm actually getting like literal goosebumps right now. It's like we're inside a painting. All right, what are we looking at here? Oh, wait. Okay. Where do I put? Oh. What? What did I just get? An arrow? Okay. What is it? I think you can use the arrow to slay the snake? Oh. The deer. Oh, it's giving me a sword. How do I pick it up? Hold on. Maybe I'm supposed to put the... Okay. Oh. The blood of whatever I... The blood allowed me to create another painting. Can I grab this? Thank you. Wow. Wow. I'm speechless. This was made by one guy for real? Okay, could this be my apartment? Little kitty. Okay, there must be something here that I need to get. Another portrait. Let me take it out with me. Wow. Wow, guys, I don't know what to say. This just gets better and better. I need to chop this. Okay. Where do I put the wood? Do I burn it maybe? I'll put the wood in the fireplace. And then burn it. Should I maybe put one of the portraits over here? I think I need to get one of the portraits. Hold on. Maybe this one? Or... Yeah, let's take this. Maybe I need to melt the ice. Yeah? No. I was thinking, yeah, the winter portrait. But it doesn't seem I can drop portraits inside other worlds. Unless there's something here. Does this keep going? No, I don't think so. If you take it into the apartment, it turns into spring. Oh my god, yes, 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 yes. I noticed. Let's grab it. Yeah, look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Huh. Man, this game is mind-blowing. This game is absolutely mind-blowing. This could be one of the best. Could be one of the best indie games I've played this year. I just love stuff like this, man. I just, you know. A kitty, I get a kitty! Alright, what's this? Ah. I think the sword is complete. Now I can use it to slay the snake. Yeah, this cured me from the derailed game. Yeah, last night was this. I'm just glad we found a wonderful game like this, honestly. Too bad I got work tomorrow, or I would have. Oof. So I think now. Oh, hold on. Yeah, let's walk back here. I think now I can slay the snake. Let's go. Okay. I think we're ready. Oh, wait. Where's the sword? How do I equip it? Doesn't it have it ready to go? Or does the sword only stay? I think maybe I did not pick it up. Whoopsie. Let's go back. Yeah, it wasn't complete. Oh, okay. Kind of looked like it was. Okay, so maybe I need to get the other portraits in there in the fireplace, and maybe they. There's something about this. Yes. There's like something in the distance, but I can't seem to reach it. Maybe I need to bring one of the portraits in here as well. Let's see. Can I grab this, or I think it just stays there? I can't. Yeah, let's take that back. No. Maybe you can take the winter portrait to the beach one. Go over water. Doesn't look like. Oh, maybe the lake turns into ice? Maybe. Doesn't seem to do anything, no. Use the beach into the winter. Ah, you're right. You're right. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. Man, I love stuff like this. Wow. The last piece. I think the sword is complete. Wow. Okay, we're ready to go. Ooh. How can I say brain in Arabic? Mukh. I tell you, Christopher Nolan's Inception couldn't come up with this, bro. Beautiful. Okay, we're ready. Time to slay the snake. We chopped it right off. Yes! What was the achievement? And here was a man ridiculously armed with nothing more than a sword standing in its path, facing fear. Was the snake the thing that was ensnaring the tower that surrounded the heart? I just know this is like steeped in so much symbolism and metaphors. How can I climb it? Isn't that what I'm supposed to do? Doesn't seem like I can climb up the platform, can I? How do I get up? thoughts on the game so far. I'm absolutely in love with this game. Absolutely in love with this game. Everything about it so far has exceeded my expectations. Man, just some of the things that, like, especially that last puzzle, the last two puzzles, I've never really seen that in a game ever. In my 25 years of playing video games, it's so awe-inspiring, honestly. It's carried by a lot. It's carried a lot by its very unique visuals. It's very. I mean, I'm sure maybe there's different interpretations, but I can tell that it has some really deep meaning behind the experience. This has just been one of the best indie games I've played in a very long time. I love it. I absolutely love it. Wow. The music is... God damn. It uplifts the soul, you know? Oh, what else are we sacrificing now? A rib! What are we stabbing? Oh, I think we're stabbing the heart. Right? Oh no, we're climbing. Oh my god! He's using one rib at a time to climb. Oh my god. The heart. We've made it. Oh, wow. It's like surrounded by a halo. This developer really outdid himself. Truly, truly, I've not seen anything like this. I think I might need to, I'm not sure if I'm getting close to the heart, am I? I think I am. Let's get to the far end of... I see something illuminating at the distance. So I'm noticing the sun is orbiting faster and faster. Oof. It's her. Time at a standstill. Time moves on again. Wow. Okay, so I think I understand what was happening this whole time. I think possibly we we were a soldier at war, and we may have, you know, I think we may have been bombed, or we may have been shot in the line of fire, and so we were sent to the hospital, and we were nearly dying. And this whole time, you know, as perhaps we were in a near-death experience, we went into this, you know, intense dreamlike sequence, and in our dream, we keep seeing her, that woman who's ever chasing us, who's ever leading us towards the heart. And I think he only persevered, or he only found the resolve to continue to stay alive because of his love for that woman. You know, in some way, she's helped him come back to life, and to push past the pain and the suffering, and maybe leading him and telling him, you know, fight for us. You don't have to die. This was phenomenal. This was phenomenal. This is perhaps one of the most beautiful indie psychological horror games I've played in a very long time. It's definitely a major highlight for this year. I compared this up there with Mouthwashing, which I played last year, and it's so ironic that I've played this game at right around the same time that I played Mouthwashing from last year. Wow. This was hauntingly beautiful. It was surreal. It was mesmerizing, and I think there's a lot that you can really interpret from it, from start to finish. I mean, maybe my theories are not entirely on point, but I think maybe you can still interpret it in many different ways. Is this equal to Mundown? Honestly, it kind of gets there. I think, if anything, I think, you know, how do I put it? I think every year there's a game that sets the benchmark for me. And Mundown, when it came out, kind of set the benchmark for indie horror. Last year with Mouse Washing, and now this year it's, I think, Eclipsium. Eclipsium is the game that sets the benchmark for the indie horror scene. Wow, I love this. I love this so much. This is going to be lingering in my mind for a very long time, and I would love to see if there's maybe a story explained. You know, see if there's something I possibly missed. Like the way this guy designed some of these levels, and it really feels like a dream. It's hard to explain that, you know. Like you're traversing these areas that are devoid of logic in some way, and you have to kind of think out of the box to solve them. You know, the painting, the kaleidoscope-esque levels. Wow. Eclipsium. Let's see. There is no kind of I can't find a story explained. I think maybe because the game is so fresh, it just came out so nobody has really done a full analysis of the story just yet. What I miss about games is an original adventure. Yeah, this Eclipsium is a perfect example of why I live stream and look for indie stuff, because every once in a while you find something like this that will leave such a strong impression on you and such a strong impact, and it reminds you why you love playing video games. Like, this is why I love playing video games, you know, because I get to experience things that are just so, you know, otherworldly, so out of the box, you know. and it's also a great exercise in the art of game design. You know, when you get so used to what comes out in the mainstream um, market, you know, all the like the Call of Duties, the Battlefields, the Borderlands. You know, I think people miss out on the fact that video games can be so they can be so unique in a lot of ways, and you should never limit yourself to just playing, you know, what everyone else plays. You should definitely go and you know, go down the off beaten path and find experiences like this. But they do. But do they have the? Yeah, I think they do. I think they do. I think officially on their store page, they are also selling the soundtrack for this. Let me check. I don't think so, but or let's open up Spotify. We'll check there. Eclipsium. Even the name. I love the name of the game. Okay. Eclipsium. Original. Yes, it's up by Hudson Pikichi. The entire collection is here. We found it. Well, there you go. You got yourself a nice binge listen. Hudson, my man. Great, great original soundtrack. Woo. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Fantastic game. Fantastic. This is when people ask me what has been one of my favorite games of this year, Eclipsium is gonna definitely be up on my list for sure. For sure. Lovely. I think we'll stop here for tonight. I think there's nothing else. There's nothing else that will really top Eclipsium.